Ready? Okay. Good afternoon, students. Today also we will discuss some of the problems of binomial theorem, which is based on coefficients and also middle term and general terms. So the question is, show that the coefficient of middle term in this expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n is equal to sum of coefficients of two middle terms in the expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n minus 1. What we want to prove is, we need to prove the coefficient of middle term in this expansion 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n. As you observe here, whole to the power of 2n. As here 2n is even number, how many middle terms we will get? Only one middle term. To find that middle term, what is the formula? n by 2 plus 1. If it is even, next, that should be equal to sum of coefficients of two middle terms. When we will get two middle terms? If that index or power is odd number. But here clearly we can know that 2n minus 1 is nothing but odd number. How to find middle terms when n is odd number? That is 2n minus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 1 by 2, and again 2n minus 1 plus 3 by 2. So it will become 2n by 2 is nothing but n, and here 2n plus 2 by 2 nothing but, this is n plus 1. Nothing but sum of nth term and n plus 1th term in this expansion should be equal to n by 2 plus 1th term in this expansion. Right? Here 2n by 2 is nothing but n plus 1th term. So this term should be equal to sum of these two terms we need to prove. See, starting I will consider that 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n. As, see here, as 2n is even, what is middle term formula? Middle term formula is n by 2 plus 1th term. As here we have 2n, so 2n by 2 plus 1th term. What is that? 2 cancel, which is equal to n plus 1th term is what? Is middle term. N plus 1th term is middle term. So we know how to find the Tn plus 1. What is Tn plus 1? Nothing but, see, general form I am writing. So NCR x to the power of n minus r into y to the power of r. Now what is n here? N here is 2nc. What is r value here? R value is n. 1 to the power of 2n minus 1 is nothing but 1. Next, into x to the power of n. So which is equal to x to the power of n. In this term, in this n plus 1th term, what is coefficient? Coefficient of middle term. What is coefficient of middle term? Which is equal to 2nc n. So this is what coefficient of middle term. Of which one? Of 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n. Now what we need to show? This term 2ncn is equal to sum of coefficients of two middle terms in this expansion 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n minus 1. Now as 2n minus 1 is odd, nothing but index in 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n minus 1 is odd. Number of middle terms 2, right? Number of middle terms we will get is 2. What are those two middle terms? One is, so as 2n minus 1 is odd number, so 2n minus 1 plus 1 by 2 and 2n minus 1 plus 3 by 2. So these two terms are middle terms. See, what is 2n minus 1 plus 1? Minus 1 plus 1 cancel, 2 cancel, this is nth term, and so 2n minus 1 plus 3 is plus 2, so 2n plus 2 by 2, if you take we will get n plus 1th term. So these two terms are middle terms in this expansion 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n minus 1. Now we need to find nth term and also n plus 1th term. To find Tn, how to find Tn? This Tn we can also write like Tn minus 1 plus 1. So here what is r value? We can observe here r value is n minus 1. As the power is 2n minus 1, this term we can write as 2n minus 1 c, these are nothing but n minus 1 into 1 to the power of 2n minus 1 minus n plus 1 into x to the power of, this r we need, right, that is power n minus 1. So if you simplify this, what we will get? 2n minus 1 c n minus 1, 1 to the power of minus 1 plus 1 cancel, 2n minus n is nothing but 1 to the power of n. As n is a positive integer, 1 power n is nothing but 1 only, into x to the power of n minus 1. Now coefficient of this middle term, when it comes to coefficient of middle term, we will consider only 2n minus 1 c n minus 1, only that one, right? Next, this is what? Nth term. Now we will find n plus 1th term, nothing but t n plus 1 is equal to 2n minus 1 cn, as here index is 2n minus 1, so 2n minus 1 cn 1 to the power of 2n minus 1 minus n into x to the power of n. Now coefficient of this term is nothing but this only, 2n minus 1 into cn into this is nothing but x power n. Now when it comes to coefficient, this one we will consider as coefficient. Now what we need, they are asked to show that is coefficient of this middle term 2n cn should be equal to sum of this one and this one. So we will show that. Until then you pause the video and note it down. Now here sum of coefficients of two middle terms in 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n minus 1. What we got is, one is 2n minus 1 cn, another one is 2n minus 1 c n minus 1. Sum of these two should be equal to what? Sum of those two should be equal to middle term, nothing but coefficient of middle term. Those two should be equal to coefficient of middle term in which expansion? In 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n we need to show. Now how to add these two? See, while discussing the formulas of the binomial theorem, we have discussed NCR plus NCR minus 1. NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 CR. If you have a doubt regarding this, you can check. Phi C4 plus phi C, for example, it is NCR plus NCR minus 1. Phi C4 means phi C4 minus 1, nothing but 3, which should be equal to n plus 1 CR, nothing but 5 plus 1, 6 CR. What is R here? 4. If you observe, these two values will be equal to this one. You can calculate. Phi C1 is equal to phi C4 is also equal to phi C1, value is 5, plus phi C3 is also equal to phi C2. How to find phi C2? 5 into 4 by 2, which is 5 2 is 10, 10 plus 5, which is equal to 15. Value of phi C4 plus phi C3 is equal to 15. And now when it comes to 6C4, 6C4 is also equal to 6C2. What is the value of 6C2? 6 into 5 by 2, 2 ones, 2 3s, so which is also equal to 15. That means NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to what? N plus 1 CR. Now, so why I have written this formula is, this is almost similar to this. Instead of n and n, what we have? 2n minus 1, 2n minus 1. Instead of r, what we have? N. Instead of r minus 1, n minus 1. Now convert into that formula, n plus 1. Nothing but 2n minus 1 plus 1 c. What is r here? R is n. Nothing but 2n minus 1 plus 1 is nothing but 2n cn. So which is nothing but coefficient of middle term in the expansion 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n. So this is how we need to prove, by finding middle terms first. After that, in that middle term you bring out the coefficient and add those two, you will get coefficient of middle term in the expansion 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n. Pause the video and note it down. Now we will do next problem. Next question. Find the quotient of a power 4 in 1 plus 2a whole to the power of 4 into 2 minus a whole to the power of 5 using binomial theorem. See, if they did not set by using binomial theorem, simply apply the formula of whole to the power of 4 into whole to the power of 5. See, after multiplying you will get the term a power 4. In that coefficient we need to take. But they asked us to find by using binomial theorem. See, by using binomial theorem, at that time we cannot find those two. So separately we need to find whole to the power of 4 and after that whole to the power of 5. And after what are the expressions and terms we will get from this one and this one, we will multiply. In that quotient of a power 4 we need to find. So first we will consider 1 plus 2a whole to the power of 4. 1 plus 2a whole to the power of 4. See how to expand this 1 plus 2a whole to the power of 4 by using binomial theorem, like nc naught x power n plus nc1 x power n minus 1 into y, like that we need to expand. So it will be 4c0 1 to the power of 4 plus 4c1 1 to the power of 4 minus 1 nothing but 3 into 2a. Next plus 4c2 into 1 to the power of 4 minus 2 is nothing but 2 into 2a whole square plus 4c4 nothing but 4c3 1 to the power of 1 into 2a whole cube plus 4c4. This is 2a to the power of 4. So which is equal to, see what is 4c0? Any c0 value is equal to 1. 1 into 1 to the power of 4 is 1. 1 plus 4c1 value 4. 4 into 2. This is 8a plus 4c2 value. How to simplify 4c2? 4 into 3 by 2. So which is nothing but 6. 6 into 2 square 4. This is 24 a square plus 4c3 value. 4c3 is also equal to 4c1. So which is equal to 4. Here 2 cube 8. 8 into 4. Nothing but 32. This is a cube plus 4c4 value. If these two values are equal, like 5c5, 6c6 like that, that value is equal to 1. So 1 into 2a to the power of 4 is nothing but 16 a to the power of 4. So this is what 1 plus 2a whole to the power of 4. Next we will find 2 minus a whole to the power of 5. We will expand this one also, which is 5c0 into 2 to the power of 5 plus 5c1 into 2 to the power of 5 minus 1 4 into minus a whole to the power of 1, nothing but minus a. Next plus nothing but here minus is there na, for 5c1, 5c3, 5c5, for those terms we will put minus. Why? Because minus power odd number only will give minus. So next is 5c2 2 to the power of 5 minus 2 3 into a to the power of 2. Next minus 5c3 into 2 square into 8 cube plus 5c4 into 2 power 1 into a to the power of 4. Next minus 5c5 into a to the power of 5. So now we will write the values of these also. 5c0, any c0 value 1, 2 power 5 is nothing but 32 minus 5c1 value 5, 5 into 2 to the power of 6, 4 nothing but 16, 16 into 5 is 80 into a plus 5c2 value. How to find 5c2? 5 into 4 by 2 nothing but 10. 10 into 2 cube value. 2 cube is 8. 8 into 10 is 80 a square minus 5c3. 5c3 is also equal to 5c2, which is equal to 10. 5 into 4 by 2. Okay. 10. 10 into 4, which is equal to minus 40 a cube plus 5c4 value 5. 5 into 2 is 10 a to the power of 4 minus 5c5 value 1. 1 into a to the power of 5 is a to the power of 5. Now they asked a quotient of a power 4 in product of these two. So we got 1 plus 2a power 4 and also 2 minus a to the power of 5. If we multiply those two, if we multiply this one and this one, we will get some terms. In that terms, we need to take quotient of a to the power of 5. But if you observe here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 terms are there here. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms are there. That 5 into 6 terms we need to do. We will get so many number of terms. In that we need to take a power 4. So instead of multiplying this whole term with this one, what we will do is, we will take only the terms which gives a power 4. We will take only such terms such that which gives a power 4. Why? Because we need only quotient of a power 4. We don't need other things. So we will take only such terms which gives a to the power of 4. So consider the terms in 1 plus 2a whole to the power of 4 and 2 minus a whole to the power of 5 such that product of those terms which gives a to the power of 4. Understand or not? So we will take only those terms. So if we take 1 into which term if we do, we will get a power 4. 1 into 10 to the power of a power 4. 10 into a power 4. Next, if we multiply 1 with any another number except this, we won't get a to the power of 4. So which one it is over? Next, with 8a plus 8a into which term if we take, we will get a to the power of 4. If we take this one, no, this one, no. Why? Because a into a square is a cube. We won't get a power 4. So 8a into minus 40a cube. Only we will get a to the power of 4. Next, 24a square into which term? 18a square. Next, plus 32a cube into a term. What is a term? Minus 80a. Plus 16a to the power of 4 into which term? Into 32. So we need to consider only these terms. Why? Because these terms only will give a to the power of 4. Remaining are not required to this question. So it will be 10a to the power of 4 plus 8 into 40 which gives minus 320a to the power of 4 plus 24 into 80. Simplify that. 24 into 80 which gives 1920a to the power of 4 minus, see this is 32a cube. Sorry, this is 32a cube into minus 80. So 80 into 32. Simplify this. 16. So 2560 minus 2560 a to the power of 4 plus 16 into 32. 32 into 16 this is 18, 19, this is 2 and this is 3, 2, 11, this is 5 and 2. 5 and 2 a to the power of 4. See if we simplify this, 10 plus 19, 20 plus 5 and 2 a to the power of 4 minus 32 a to the power of 4 minus 2560 a to the power of 4. You simplify those, you will get minus 438 a to the power of 4. So this is now in this coefficient of a to the power of 4. Therefore, required coefficient of a to the power of 4. So required coefficient of a to the power of 4 is what? Minus 438. So this is the way how we need to find coefficient of a cube or a square in the product of two terms, right? So it will take time if you multiply all those terms, but you consider only such terms which gives a power 4 if they ask, or a cube if they ask, or sometimes they will ask a power 6. If they ask a power 6, which terms we need to consider? 1 into a power 6 we won't get. Next, 8a into a power 5 we will get a power 6. Such terms only we need to take. We need to consider coefficient of such terms. Pause the video to note it down. Here it is not, you cannot see here it is. So therefore required coefficient. So required coefficient of a to the power of 4 is what? Minus 438. So this is what the conclusion. Pause the video and note it down. Then comes to next question. Prove that coefficient of x to the power of n in the expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n is twice the coefficient of x power n in 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n minus 1. If you observe, in the previous exam also I have given questions from, in the binomial theorem you need to find the coefficient of such terms. So finding coefficient of such terms by using general term, that is very important concept. Based on that only you will get questions. So that's why today also I am going to discuss about the questions of finding coefficients only. So we need to prove in this question quotient of x power n in this expansion is twice the amount of x power n in quotient of x power n in 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n minus 1. First we will find quotient of this. How to find quotient of x power n? First we need to find the term which includes x power n. From that we can extract the coefficients. So in 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n, in 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n, what is tr plus 1? What is tr plus 1? That is 2n cr into 1 to the power of 2n minus r into x to the power of r. So this is general term in this expansion. Now, in order to get the quotient of x power n, first of all it should be x power n. That means if r equal to n, then only we will get the term which includes x power n. So it will be tn plus 1 is equal to 2n cn 1 to the power of 2n minus n, which is equal to 1 to the power of n. As n is an integer, 1 to the power of integer will get 1 only. So which is x to the power of n. Now from this, what is coefficient? So coefficient of x to the power of n is, or n, x to the power of n is equal to 2ncn. What is 2ncn? We know NCR formula. What is NCR? N factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. If we expand through that formula, it will become 2n factorial by 2n minus n factorial into n factorial, which gives 2n factorial by 2n minus n is n factorial into n factorial. N factorial into n factorial is n factorial whole square. Here you need to remember n factorial into n factorial is not equal to n square factorial. This is wrong. What is n factorial into n factorial is, we can write as n factorial whole square. So through that we got, this is the coefficient of x to the power of n. Now we will find coefficient of x power n in 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n minus 1. That is, in 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n minus 1, what is tr plus 1? What is tr plus 1? 2n minus 1 cr 1 to the power of 2n minus 1 minus r into x to the power of r. Now, when we will get x to the power of n term, if r is equal to n, right? If r is equal to n, then only we will get x to the power of n term. Then that term will become tn plus 1, which is equal to 2n minus 1 cn 1 to the power of 2n. So this 1 to the power of anything we will get here 1. So into x to the power of r is nothing but n here. Now from this, what we will get coefficient? So coefficient of x power n in 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n minus 1 is equal to, what we got? 2n minus 1 cn. Now again this one, by using NCR formula, how we can expand? 2n minus 1 factorial divided by 2n minus 1 minus n factorial into n factorial. This is equal to, this is 2n minus 1 factorial divided by 2n minus n is n minus 1 factorial into n factorial. Now how we can show this is twice the value of this? If you observe here, if we multiply and divide 2n to both numerator and denominator. If we multiply and divide 2n to numerator and denominator, what we will get? Sorry, if we multiply 2n to both numerator and denominator, what we will get? 2n into 2n minus 1 factorial divided by 2n into n minus 1 factorial into n factorial. Now observe here, what we will get? See, we know that 5 into 4 factorial, we can write 5 factorial. 5 into 4 factorial, which is nothing but 5 into 5 minus 1 factorial. So here also 2n into 2n minus 1 factorial, we can write as 2n factorial divided by 2 into here n into n minus 1 factor we can write as n factorial into n factorial. Here if you observe what we got, 1 by 2 into 2n factorial by n factorial whole square, right or not? Now this one is equal to half 2n cn. Here half into 2n cn. What is 2n cn? Here 2n cn is the coefficient of x power n. So that means what we can prove? So as the coefficient of x power n in this term is half the amount of 2n cn, that is nothing but, so coefficient of x power n, this is twice the amount of that one. So by this we have solved the 3 questions which is based on coefficients and general term. In this today's assignment I will give few more questions based on how to find the coefficients and equating coefficient of one expansion is twice or sum of the 2 coefficients, like that. Solve those problems and send through WhatsApp. If you have any doubts regarding those problems, you can ask. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day.